DD5 at 5. It's offer review, and I'm having a little bit more time of processing the blog post and some of the things. And one of the things that's the most concerning is that the primary way of getting Gear Tier 16 is going to be in the Doom Raid. So I really hope that this does not mean that access to Dark Dimension 5 is going to be locked behind your alliance. And because I got to tell you, just my interpretation of what it says, this will be one of the primary ways. I'm sure the secondary way is going to be spending ungodly amounts of money. And I don't know if it means that there's going to be, other ways of easily getting this Gear Tier 16. So this kind of bothers me. And another thing too is that when I first read this, and some people commented this out on the stream and also in the chat on YouTube, thank you very much, is that the ISO 8 requirements for this character we enter will be T2 ISO 8 blue. And then very specifically, it doesn't say level 1, level 2, level 3. It could be level 4. It could be level 5. It doesn't say. It's worded in a very specific way. I did ask. I didn't get a response back, but I did ask Cerebro about this. And a lot of people were asking the same question. But it seems to me that basically, right now, if you think about what's happened in the last couple of months in this game is that, Doom was locked behind getting your characters to green ISO. And this really created a lot of upheaval in alliances, a lot of moving around of alliances. And I wonder if this will do that some more. Consolidation of alliances, people moving up and moving down, people giving up on it, and all kinds of stuff. So this is something worth mentioning. And then a lot of questions about why they went teal instead of orange. And I consulted Judy, the marketing psychologist, of why they choose teal. And this is the reasoning. In marketing, what does the color teal mean? Because they consulted a psychologist to choose the color teal in their big board meeting. And apparently, turquoise or teal helps open up the lines of communication between the heart and the spoken word. It presents a friendly and happy color, enjoying life. In color psychology, the color turquoise or teal controls and heals the emotions, creating emotions of balance and stability. In this process, it can appear to be on the emotional roller coaster up and down until it balances itself. The turquoise heightens levels of creativity and sensitivity. Thanks, Judy. That's why they did teal. They're trying to trick you. Get your tinfoil hats out. It could be that or some colorblind thing. But anyways, let's get to offer review. All right. Deputy Director Orb offer. I think this is going to be an important team for this Doom raid for sure. I'm working on it. I think, it's, basically DD5 is going to be locked behind some sort, primarily way of getting into DD5 is going to be behind a new version of Doom 2. And I think this team is going to be part of that problem or that solution to that problem. I value these orbs at, $3 a piece. So this is like $15. Yeah, I bought this one yesterday. Actually, Monel bought it for me. And the idea there is I'll be able to get her to 5 stars once I do the next blitzing. The next blitz for Maria will be on Thursday. All right, let's move down and see what else we have in offer review. I saw a couple things that we're going to buy. Upgrade to premium. This is if you've unlocked the first, the $20 battle pass for RTA. And if you don't want to play RTA, you can spend $20 and max out the rewards. People should be finishing up RTA soon here. I'm almost done. I just got to do a couple more things and I should finish it up right now. A lot of people said they're already done with RTA right now. Anyways, let's move on. ISO 8 energy offer again. If you're trying to get characters up to ISO 5 to do Doom, I believe this is a reasonable enough way to do it. There's a calendar beneath here that I like a little better. But basically 1,000 energy I value at $10 or maybe, I don't know. I double the value of the energy because now we get twice as many ions and green ISOs and there's orb fragments and stuff. I don't like these as much. Pretty much all the offers that includes the orbs I'm going to call trash. Unless they double the drop rates, I don't really see the value. That being said, I do like this ISO 8 energy calendar offer better than that offer up there, because this is just basically campaign energy. 910 ISO 8 campaign energy for $10. I'm not going to buy it, but I think this is a reasonable enough offer. Let's move on. Silver promotion credits offer. I'm indifferent towards this offer. I just want to point out that they have sold 50 silver promotion credits for $3 in the past. I get it. And so the idea here is if you have a character like, Phyla or Kestrel or something like that, or Gamora, and you want to upgrade them from 4 to 5 stars and you're like 10 short, maybe you want to spend the $3 to get the last 10 so that you can, when they show up in the store, you can get them quickly. All right, let's move on. Trash. I'm just going to say, I'm going to call these things trash because they're not good pricing. They weren't good pricing before the patch when they doubled the drop rates on the energy, and it's just twice as bad for me now. Anyways, let's move on. Heroic deal. At best, I value this at $4. I don't really think I value the rest of this at $6. I don't really see a lot of value in this. The only time I would suggest buying energy is if there's some sort of event, promotion, or double drops running, or if you're pushing for level 80, check the events tab. I don't think there's anything running right now. Let's move on. Orb draft. Okay, so I've modified. I normally buy this, but I want to talk about this offer a little bit differently now. Red Star, I value at $1.50. I used to value those at $2, but I don't anymore. Premium Orb, I value them at $1. I think this is more valuable to players that need bulk character shards than someone like me. I recently finished up Kestrel, so I don't know if I even need Kestrel, things like that. Not as excited about Premium Orbs as I once was. Training Orbs, boy, I used to value those at $2 a piece, but I'm actually running into an abundance of these. So I've dropped my price on those to $1.50. So I'm not going to buy this. I really don't feel like I need any red stars right now. I don't need any premium orbs right now. I don't need any training orb right now. I'm just not going to buy it. I was typically always buying this, but I'm just not going to buy it. So some of the times I'm just moody and I don't want to buy it. I don't feel like buying it today. All right, I'm not going to buy it. But if you want to buy this, go for it. This is reasonable. I typically do buy this, but I just don't feel like buying it today. Special orb draft. Gold orb, we got $2. Training orbs, I value those at $1.50. So that's $3. Training premium orbs, $3. Problem is that I didn't want to buy a gold orb for $3. Gold orb is worth $2, so I'm not going to spend $3 on something I only value for $2. At best, if it's even worth $2, I'm not even sure if it is worth $2. That's kind of pricey. I'm just giving relative value so we can see rate of change and whether some offers are better than other offers, things like that. At best, we value these at $2 a piece, $12 plus another $4. So that's $16, not even worth $30. No way. It's nothing. And then this stuff here is all garbage. Again, I don't value these as much as I used to, and this is a horrible deal anyways. If I value these at $1.50 a piece, that's $3. Yeah, and then maybe $1 for the 11T, orange training materials. No way. That's not worth $10. Let's keep going on. Pack of shame. No. Let's see if we got a 10 for 10. We're just going to skip down to a 10 for 10. I don't see it. All right. I don't see it. Okay. All right, let's go to my secondary account. I see a bunch of other offers here on my free-to-play account that we can talk about. We're going to skip past all of the offers that are duplicates. All right, Symbiote Spider-Man. Boy, Symbiote Spider-Man is now more scarce than he was before. Milestone Orbs, his drop rate was dropped where Emma replaced his spot, so he has a reduced drop rate inside of Milestone Orbs. I suspect it used to be that if you opened up 100 Milestone Orbs, you would get about 25 Symbiote Spider-Man shards. Emma replaced that place for him. So Emma gets about 25 shards per 100 Milestone 2 orbs. So if you haven't seen a lot of them, it's because they're not that common. They really just aren't. Symbiote Spider-Man has probably about a third as common as Emma right now. So I'm going to guess if you open 100 Milestone 2 orbs, you're probably going to get about 8-ish, less than 10 Symbiote Spider-Man shards. So he's pretty scarce. Now, here's the thing. If you have the rest of the team, like you have Antivenom, Carnage, you can get out of the War Store. Antivenom is pretty easy to get. Scream is in Arena Orb. She's kind of hard to get. But if you have the rest of the symbiotes, I would say that spending, I could say that I could see this as a reason to buy him. Absolutely. 50 character shards for 30 decks is not a good deal at all. I don't see the value there in this. But if you have the other 4 members, I could see this being a thing. He's just not available anywhere. Milestone Orbs is not a reliable way of getting him. Let's move on. Scream. Also, she's in the Arena Orbs. I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings about this Arena Orbs thing. I understand that they want us to spend the Arena Orbs, but really for me, it just caused me to hoard more. Not a fan of it. But she's actually out of the Arena Orbs. I misspoke. Let me back up. She's now 975. It's Shatterstar that's locked in the Arena Orbs. She has been dropped down to Red Guardian, and now she's 975 Just get her there. You don't have to bother this. I actually will. I think for me, when I actually had her at 7 stars before she went there. But Red Guardian, man, yeah, I spent $9.75 on Red Guardian until I got him unlocked, and it was fine. Or finished at 7 stars. Anyways, let's move on. Hail Hydra offer. All right. Here's the thing about. I really want to talk about this guy for a second. This is probably one of the most efficient defensive war teams. You can take Red Skull and 4 Hydra minions, put a minimal amount of resources into them, and put them on defense, and your opponent has to deal with it with a reasonably good team. This is a great strategy for a lot of alliances. Now, the counters for them are well known, well established. There's lots of counters for them now, but that's not the point. Minimum amount of resources. So if you don't have Red Skull unlocked, I would suggest, and you're thinking about your defense and alliance war, if you do think about alliance and defense on alliance war, I think this is an efficient strategy to implement without spending a ton of resources. Literally just like not a lot of stuff. Just throw them out there. They beat teams way bigger than them unless they use the correct teams. There's only a couple teams that counter this easily, like Black Bolt and Zemo. And there's some other ones. Symbiotes probably can deal with them. Anyways, the Symbiotes requires not really a hard counter. It's a soft counter. Anyways, let's move on and see if there's anything else worth talking about here. Anyways, I'm a fan of Red Skull. It's an efficient team to put on defense is what I mean. I think high-end late-game alliances are not going to deal with it. All right, what do you think about this this patch? What do you think about Teal ISO being locked behind Doom 2, or the primary way of acquiring? I don't know, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm still kind of processing this road ahead blog post, and I'll probably have more conviction tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Okay, bye.